You don't want to know the amount of reviews I watched on YouTube before I finally bought these two lights. Now, before we get into the video, I need to let you know that this is not a review because I've never used this light. Yeah, I know some things through the videos I've seen, but this is not an official review. This is just an unboxing video, and also to let you know the reason why I went for this light and why I didn't go for the other lights. Why did I buy this light? The reason was that I was looking for a powerful light, a budget powerful light to buy, because I was dabbling into more filmmaking, especially, you know, in my church. I was looking for something that is powerful on a budget that I could probably maybe, you know what they say, that you should light spaces instead of faces. Now, when you have lights that are not that powerful, for example, if you see the light behind me here in this window, there's no light coming from outside. I had to put one of the units of this, the Nanlite FC-500B, to shine, you know, from that place. So let me show you the difference if this light was not, you know, outside and shining through. And I can do that through on my phone. It has an app that you can control the light with, and it's very, very good, especially when you've maybe set your light in this kind of situation and you don't want to leave the set and just go and be adjusting it. So I can just turn it off here. Now, this is how the set will look. Yes, it's not bad, it might not be bad. I like that, you know, I have that option to do that. Now, if I bring it up back, so let me know which one is better, off or on. You can drop your response in the comment section. Now, you might be wondering which light was I leaning towards to buy in the first instance. After doing my research, I was really leaning towards buying the Zhiyun Molus 500. I think mostly because of the hype. That's what was why I was looking at the light. But at the point also, I felt like it was small, then the carriage would be better and all of that. But then I now discovered this Nanlite FC-500B. So my greatest surprise, the Zhiyun Molus was more expensive than this. But then when you really compare probably the specs and all of that, there's not really much I'm trading for when I went for this. I think one of the advantage that, you know, Zhiyun is offering is the compactness. I believe maybe that's why it was pricey, and I don't know, maybe that was why. Now, I went for this because of some couple other reasons. Number one, I discovered through, like, you know, watching many reviews, the fan is really loud, and then you cannot control when the fan comes on or goes down.
Because the fans on these Zhiyun lights are not controllable. You have no control over the fan. And when you're working in a real world setting, especially for talking heads like how we used it, and the sound guy did approach me and asked me on the PBS series if I was able to adjust the fan noise on that Zhiyun light, and I was not able to do that. So that's something to consider if you're wanting to use these for anything where you need audio and you need clean audio.
You can hear them from 10 feet away, from 20 feet away. They are just too loud at 100%, even at 50% and then 25% after I ran it for a while, they just cranked up. There was just one speed. So unfortunately, these fans are super loud. So that is one of the major problems with this light.
I don't think that is good, because probably some situations where it's also in the same set with probably your actors, or you're just filming and then you're using the light in the studio, so maybe the fan could just come on and there's no way to control the fan. So I felt like that's like a no-no, because that is going to really disturb your audio. Now, the other reason was the design of the light itself. If you look at the Molus, the design is kind of transparent because you can see almost what is inside. The fans are visible from inside the case, and I thought about it. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. I was thinking that this light is going to collect so many dust, because here when you go outside, everywhere is dusty. I thought that this is not really good for this environment and also storage, because I was thinking that even if I try to shield it from the dust outside, probably maybe if I put it in the case, storing it, but then that's when I realized that Zhiyun doesn't come with a case. I was like, oh, that's a deal breaker, because I will be moving a lot, you know, from locations to location. Would I need to spend more to get an additional case for the light? So those were the deal breakers for me, and I started looking outside the Zhiyun, and that's when I discovered the FC-500B. This could have been better. Probably maybe they could have done something more than this case, but it is better than no case at all, considering the fact that the Zhiyun doesn't even come with a case and is more expensive than this. And it's not heavy. It's actually not heavy. Well, it has a weight to it, but it's actually not heavy like you cannot handle. Yes, this is plastic, but then it's very, very strong. I don't think this is going to, like, damage. Now, the only open places is beneath here and over here, which is like where the pores or maybe the fans are. But for the Zhiyun, it's not like that. All over the casing, it's transparent. And I think maybe the reason why they did that was because now this comes with a ballast or a power pack. I don't know what you call it, but I think it's a ballast. This comes with a ballast, but the Zhiyun doesn't have a ballast, an external ballast. So I think that was why, they designed the light like that, because they need to, like, circulate the air so that the light doesn't overheat. But so far so good. I don't have a problem with this. I am happy with this light. For my workflow, it's going to do everything I need it to do. Then it comes with this cable. This looks like a regular cable that you get in most light gear. Then it comes with a cable that you use to connect it from the ballast to the light. Now this looks more quality. I don't think I've gotten this kind of cable with a light gear before. Then, of course, you're going to get a manual. I'm going to try and read this. I know most people don't read the manual, but I try my best to just, read the manual. Before I go, I think I've mentioned before that this light works well with a mobile app. They have a mobile app, a Nanlite mobile app that you can use to control the lights, which I did earlier on. I think every light should have a mobile app that you need to use to operate them. I'll be keeping you updated probably with BTS of maybe how I use this light or how it's serving me, and probably maybe tutorials on some kind of setup that I'm going to be doing with this light. If you've enjoyed this video, please like the video, and if you want more, maybe you want to see my face more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you around. My name is Eni, short for Eniola.